Hello there, Vic Benedict here. We're playing Contra, Shattered Soldier, and this is my S-Rank guide and walkthrough. We're currently on mission 004. It is entitled Seabed. So this is a fairly difficult chapter. At first, you're going to be shooting some rockets that are going to be coming at you from the left. So it's kind of difficult because you can't start with what weapon you want to, so you always start with the machine gun. And I think the best weapon on this section here is the missile, the homing missiles here. So at the beginning, it's just difficult to scramble to switch to the missiles like this. What you do actually is you want to press L2 depending on your control scheme. I've got control scheme C in case you're curious. So just quickly switch, get to the far right, and lock your aim to the left. And you don't even have to move from where they start you. Pretty much just stay in that middle section. And then on this part over here, the things that are dropping out of this guy's backpack thing, those are depth charges, and when they explode in the water, everything that's above them gets hit. So make sure that you're not anywhere above them. Just go right to left to right to left. Keep going back and forth and back and forth. Put as much damage as you can into that thing on its back. I don't know what it is exactly. It's just, I call it a backpack for lack of a better word. And then you're going to be coming over here, doing some damage to the claw, and then aiming over to the left to deal some damage to the gun. It's up to you what you want to destroy, the claw here or the gun first. I'm going to destroy the gun first. And when you come back over here, did you see how much little damage that backpack had left on it? So we put a serious amount of damage into it at the beginning, so we only had to evade those depth charges a single time. And then when you come back over here, you don't have to shoot the missiles to the left when you're down here, but you want to deal some damage to that claw. And then if you do destroy the gun like that, it's going to start using its laser here. So up and to the right is where you want to stay to avoid damage. It should take you 2 to 3 sessions to destroy the final thing that is responsible for shooting that laser. The rockets over here, there's just 4 of them. I'm going to switch to the grenade launcher. I'm sorry, the flamethrower, and try to get as close as I can. I'm actually on the boss a little bit, but I'm not getting killed. So getting over to him and getting close enough is difficult sometimes because you want to get as close as you can to it to maximize how much damage you're dealing. But what I would recommend, I'm not showing it here because I'm using the flamethrower, but holy shit, see this? What I would recommend is, because they don't see, do you see how I switched to the grenade launcher right there? Sometimes they don't let you switch. They lock you out of being able to switch like that. And the only way I found of doing that was I was kind of on the boss, so it let me switch like that. But why do you need to switch? You want to switch to the mines here so that you can immediately start charging your gun over here and dealing with these bugs. So this is the best way that I found to help as many people as possible do this section without having to learn any of the patterns that you're when you're going down this shaft right here. It's much safer to get to the very top of the screen like this and charge your weapon and get these homing missiles working for you. It takes care of everything that you need it to. The biggest danger, though, as I believe I mentioned, these bugs, they will jump at you from absurd distances and kill you. So if you're missing your charge, that's the prime way you're going to get killed. Missing charges. So be very careful that you don't miss a charge. Anyway, when you drop down here, switch to the flamethrower. Killing that little propeller thing gives you 10,000. And I know killing is not the right word, but in the haste of speaking, it's difficult always to find exactly the right word. But actually, I like this boss. I like the look of it. But you're going to be standing directly under it, aiming the flamethrower up, and dealing with all of these little circles that it's putting out. When it spins around like this, it's going to start firing some lasers. You can actually touch the boss because it's not it's too difficult. Otherwise, they do allow you to interact and overlap the boss like that. But when you get to about here, once the brain is like that, it will drop one time. So make sure you're not under it, and then just start firing up at it. When it's doing this, it's a great opportunity to land some great charges at it. So take advantage of that, and you're almost there. This chapter is not the hardest, but it can be a little difficult. These bugs down here, this is not like other Contra games where they feverishly attack you, ceaselessly, and without any care. So the biggest thing is sometimes you can get up to the ceiling and grab it and hang on to it and move around. I would not recommend that, because you're much safer on the ground. If you are on the ceiling up there, the bugs will jump at you from the ground and hit you, but not the other way around. So it's much safer on the ground like that. Alright, here's the boss. I actually like to look at this boss, but I don't like the little downtime when you're fighting him though. But quickly take a position here in the center. You want to stay in the center because we're going to, well, it doesn't matter, I guess, but I like to be center right here. Fire up with the homing missiles. When you get to the very top after the final 3 of them, switch to the flamethrower. Land a charge. He's going to be jumping right overhead you. Right there. Those are important moments to deal damage, because during these times over here where he's hesitating and he's going to jump up and hit one of the rafts, you can't deal damage to him. So you'll see some bubbles as he's coming up, and he's going to attack one of the rafts. He does it 3 times. He doesn't attack the same raft twice. So the one that he just went to will be the safest one for you to go on. And then he's going to go back and forth over here and hesitate and make some indecisions over here. 4 to 5 shots is what you want to target over here with this charge shot. Get as far back as you can, and then I'm going to jump over to the left over one and then go on the next one. It's the easiest way to deal with that. Jump on his head, make sure you're charging your gun, press down, and land another shot right there. And why are those important? Those are important because those sessions where you are able to deal damage to him is going to be no more than 2, and the second session is going to be over hardly before it even starts. So here he goes again. It's just the same pattern. He's going to attack 3. Just watch out for what he's doing, and then fire away. The farther on the end of the raft is best, but it's 5 shots on him is pushing it. So if you just want to do 4, it's safer. And then at the end he does a little jump scare here. You can die, of course, from that, but see the rightmost raft there? I didn't know if I could get on that, so it doesn't matter too much. But there you go. The fish is dead, and that's it. Isn't that a pretty cool level? I like that level. But the next level, holy shit, it's difficult. Alright, the seabed is taken care of. I will see you in the 5th mission. Please take care.